reconnected. Refresh restream. That's streaming. I mean, the cameras are cool. Cameras are cool.
Okay. All right. I think that's a cool little pot.
Yeah. That'll look really good, please.
Yeah, right? So, people came to watch me throw, if people come at all. So I'm gonna try that that circular pot that I thought was really cool. So I have really soft clay because this is all reclaimed, and yeah, it's all reclaimed. So we're gonna try this with super soft clay and see what happens. I've never thrown this before, but I want to throw a little circular pot. There's a lot of clay in there already. Okay. Don't want to add too much water to this.
Yeah, your cameras are working up really good for this.
Good.
You'll be pleased with the video. Because the two views, you really see, like, everything that you need to see.
Good. Cool. Have a little weeble to my wobble.
Yeah, that top one is really good. You can see, like, straight down the hole.
Good. Good. Okay. Now, Normally, when I lift, I use my fingers, but because I want this being lifted from the plate itself, I'm going to lift with this. All right, I think I need something more to hang on to. Actually, now that it's up, let's see if I can. Oh, I got a weeble to my wobble. And I'm off.
How do you fix that? Just
I'll smush it.
smush it in the bucket.
Nah.
Yeah.
So the problem with this is I have such wet clay that not working out so great. So I may need to let this dry out for another day or two. And do you know where the box of clay is?
The brick?
Yeah, the brick of clay.
Over here.
Okay, can you grab me a hunk?
Oh, no.
A hunk. All right. While he's doing that. Nope. 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 Too wet. Too wet.
I'm going to bring it over and you take it if you want.
Yeah, that'll work. Whoop.
Right, firing range 05 to 03.
For biscuing, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's the one weird thing about this wheel is that I can't like lock it in place. But I'm okay with that because I have a free turntable with this wheel. Woohoo! All right. But this is new clay, fresh off the brick. So it is pretty dry. I mean, not dry, that's a lie. It's just not nearly as wet as my recycled clay. And you know what? I do not need this much. Let's break that in half. I was thinking about ending today at some point with me starting to wedge the clay. My old scrap. I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens after painting. Because I have many orders that I Gotta get out.
Yeah, if you would like, Sammy, I'll make you one.
No, I'm not hungry. Thank you, though. You,
Yeah, I'm gonna have some frozen fruit.
okay. So, again, with this, I want to try to lift from the bottom. Oh, and every time I do that, I get a weeble wobble. Oh, I went too deep. That was my problem this time. I went all the way to the bottom. Okay. Splat. What are we doing here, guys? I'm getting tons of weebles to my wobbles tonight. Centering is not usually this difficult for me. All right. Much better. I wonder if having no music also helps with the computers.
Oh, maybe.
Because I'm left-handed, I may need to change this one camera over to the other side because I feel like my hand blocks the camera angle. Because I do a lot of this.
Yeah.
So I feel like the camera, my hand blocks the camera angle.
But you have the top, so people can see both, both side. And if you get the third camera so that people have a view from the front.
So people can see my face while I'm throwing.
I mean, your face if you want, or even just a front shot at the pottery.
I'm just giving this pot my middle finger here.
Little wobbly.
A little wobbly.
That's okay.
Um, well, nope, it's collapsing in on itself. Which is interesting. Not quite sure why that happened.
What's slowing it down a belt?
Maybe. Throwing clay on the floor. And this would be why I have so much reclaim. Because I'm learning.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. All right, well, our circular bowl was a failure. That's
What are you
okay.
making now?
I tried bud vase. Might have too much clay for a bud vase, but that's okay.
So you have to get your pieces in to the kiln, but again, I didn't want to chance ruining any of the trees. You're still only going to have those two things to bisque, though.
Yeah, nothing else is dry. They have to go in at some point.
Well, would it like explode and like break stuff on the other side of the kiln?
No.
No. Okay. Because like the whole explosion thing has had me concerned, but I could have probably put them on the bottom then. The bottom is the 4 medium large and all of the ribbons, and then the top is the 6 large trees. But when I do the medium trees, medium bases, I'm sure I could get it in at that point. looks nice. A little wobbly that one.
It's wobbly.
Is that like the front turn came off?
Not quite sure what happened to this guy.
Yeah, see, this is a good shot where like the top camera doesn't really see much, but the side one, like, is showing exactly what you need to see. Yeah, when you look at this video, you're going to be happy with it, I think.
I just ruined all the work that I just did.
Oh, no.
You know what? I need one of those little bump tools,
Yeah.
and I don't think that I remembered to get one when I ordered from the ceramic shop. Nope, and now my clay is getting too wet.
Looks like you have a viewer on Twitch.
Hi!
N051A7BIN.
If you're not a bot, say hi! I'm gonna try this one more time.
right. That person is on Twitch, so I can't even like interact with them as we're with this. I have typed into here, but it says one is still watching. So it must be them.
Okay, just try to get this closed up a little bit more. All right, well, I got my round bowl. Even though I failed at my round bowl earlier,
That's cool.
which made me tried for my bud vase, and it turned into a round bowl. I am okay with this. All right. What else have I got to trim over there? If you're lurking, we love lurkers. If you want to say something, we love chatters. Gary, what else do I have to trim over there?
A couple things.
Right. So now I'll leave this overnight, and then tomorrow I'll put a bag over it. So that it doesn't dry out too fast, because if it dries out too fast, then it cracks.
And we're gonna run the kiln again. We're not running the kiln.
Yeah, we'll run the kiln. That's fine. Well, I am not happy with this one at all. Nope. That is trash.
Next.
Next. What got under this bag? Oh, this was my attempt at a circular bowl last night. You know, I actually kind of like it. So this was my attempt at a circular bowl. I couldn't figure out how they worked, because you have to start from the bottom. You can't put your fingers under it to start your lift. Otherwise you get a pedestal. But I do think this pedestal look is kind of cool. So I think I may keep this one. Yeah, I can trim it on there. Don't touch things with wet hands, you'll screw them up. I keep saying I'm going to bring a towel down here.
You want a towel?
Nah, it's okay.
Paper towel? That's right, you said that won't work.
No, I'll tear through paper towels in a heartbeat. Yeah, see? And leave marks. It's okay. This one is super duper wet though. Doo, doo, doo. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry just like this overnight. Okay. All right. Let's clean that off. Do I have anything else to trim?
Yep.
Because the other thing that I was thinking about throwing on my way home tonight was a ring holder. My grandmother used to make them with a mold. I feel like it's something that I could make on a wheel. We definitely don't have those molds anymore.
There's at least two things, but there's one that's not even on a bat. But maybe that doesn't matter.
Let's see what we've got under this bag. Oh, this was a funky one.
Nice.
Look in there. See? I'm super happy with that spiral.
Yeah, that's a really cool spiral.
Yeah. Planning on making this into a mug. I'm definitely excited for my new bats to come in. They are the square bats, and they fit inside of the round bats. Yeah, I'm happy with how this one turned out. Okay. Oh boy, train of thought. So they fit inside of the round bats, and they don't take up as much room when you are trying to keep things all over the place. Do I have any not so hard? Haha. Let's grab this. All right, this one I'm actually going to do properly. I'm going to try to keep this in place. When I trim the bottom. This clay is too wet technically, but I'm not so much concerned about the outer side. I really want to keep that inner portion like not really like spirally and nice. So I think I did a really good job with that. And I think the glaze is going to fall really nicely on that inner part. So boop. Nope. Come on. I'm gonna have to scrape all of this clay off of the outside of this thing. When I'm done, so if any of y'all are interested, we are going to be in Cleveland at the IX Center. For their Christmas market. I'll be setting up there next week. Nope, 2 weeks. So I'm excited for that. And then we'll be in Harrisburg for the weekend after Thanksgiving. We won't have any of our phone stuff there, or our trees, but we will have the personalized ornaments. My hair is getting everywhere. We will have the personalized ornaments, and at the mall, we'll have some stuff that's thrown. We're at the Palmer Park Mall in Easton now through Christmas Eve. And as soon as I get these things finished, and I'll do a short to edit everything together, the throwing, the trimming, the painting, the coming out of the kiln. As soon as I edit a short for a piece, I will be putting it up on our Square store if you're interested in purchasing it, which I'm super excited about. And
so you just add a little bit of water to loosen it so that you can mold it a little bit.
yeah, so what I did was I put wet clay all around the outside of it so that I could stick it to the bat, and I can trim the bottom because it was super duper dry. But the clay that I put around the outside should have been drier. It should not have been as wet as it was. And I knew it going in. So now I have to pick off this, touch up the rim. Oh no, lost a chunk of the rim, gotta fix it. Hey guys, here's what not to do in pottery. It's bad when I'm like, you shouldn't do this. Promptly does it. Promptly fucks up the piece. Gosh darn it. Okay. I wonder if I could do some funky design on the edge of this. Yeah, no, I think I'm losing this piece. It was super duper cool, and I fucked it up. And I knew better. But I did it anyway. Yep, fucked it up. Alright. Well, guys, learn from how stupid I was. That was super duper cool. Loved that spiral in there. And then put way too much wet clay on the edges to try to trim up those sides. And now I've promptly ruined the piece. So, anyway. Boop. Gary, do I have anything else to trim?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's just one more piece though, and it's not. It's not on the back.
Well, I have a bat.
This is the bottom.
Whew. That
You
one
got
I
your-
stamped.
You got your logo on that.
Yeah.
This is cool to test it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal. Those are going to be testers. Okay, so you see here that I got my fingerprints all over this one because I was touching it while it was still wet.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clean that up a little bit.
That's good.
And then this can go straight back into the bag and just dry. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to head down. I'm going to start painting. Gary, what do you think? You think we only need the one camera for painting? Just the one on the computer?
Maybe.
Cool.
Because if you, it's not as flexible for like where you're recording, but
So I'm just taking this off because I want my wheel head to dry. Actually, I'm just going to check my reclaim and see if it's ready. So, bought these dollar store buckets when I was having an issue with my slip machine, because we do mostly slip casting. And I use them for my water buckets, which turn into my reclaim buckets. So once it gets to like soupy hardness, well, not soupy, I guess harder than soupy, I don't know. Comes out onto my wedging board. It'll be out here overnight. So that it can dry out a little bit more. And I always have a ton of reclaim because, again, I'm learning. I don't know what I'm doing. So I play with stuff until it looks cool. All right. So yeah, so this will sit here overnight. And there's some hard, not hard, but stiff parts in here. And then there's some really soupy bits. But either way, it's gonna sit here overnight. And tomorrow, I'll wedge it. Which pretty much means I'm just gonna knead it like dough until it becomes clay again. And I have balls of clay right now that are a little too wet still. I thought that I could throw at them tonight, but it's not gonna happen. So tomorrow I'll probably throw at those after I wedge this. But right now I have an extra large tree that I have to go start painting. So, I don't really want to touch a tripod, but what do you think, hon? What can I do?
To wash your hands.
I'm gonna go wash my hands, yes.
Do you need to get like the doors and stuff?
No, I think I'm good that way, but I just need my, phone, cameras, laptop.
Yeah. Well, you should let me get the door, so that you don't have to touch it.
You're no fun.
So you can make it all.
Make everything clayey.